Hey, good evening, fam. Good evening. Listen, I want to do a quick breakdown, right, in reference to which one is a better option, the term or the IUL. And I don't want to use the word better because everybody's situation is different and unique, right? But I do feel as though some people do need some clarity in reference to both plan and what's the positive and the negative, you understand, for both plan, right? A lot of people, for some reason, I've heard that people believe that the term is lasts them forever, okay, which is untrue. It's not true, right? um and a lot of people believe like the IUL, costs a lot of money and things like that. Let me quickly break down the term policy. Term policy is simply that, is a temporary insurance. Okay. It depends on how long you purchase it for. So there's 10-year term, there's 15-year term, and there's 30-year term, right? If you purchase a 30-year term or 15-year term or 20-year term or 30-year term, or 10-year term, after the time frame that you purchase is over, you will no longer have that coverage at that price. So let me give you an example. If your policy, let's say it's a 30-year term for $500,000, and let's say it's $75. After that 30 year is over, you can keep the policy, but just know your premium now may go from $75 to maybe $200 or $300 a month. And every year thereafter, it will increase. The premium will increase. Okay? Most people end up canceling the policy after the term time frame that they purchased it for, because the premium will start to go up. And then they go out looking for more coverage. Now, the positive thing about term policy is it is cheaper. But I always tell people it's cheaper for a reason. Because most of the time, 99% of these policies will never pay out because of reasons such as this. The individual is still alive after the term plan that they purchased is over. And for them now to keep the policy, the premium goes up dramatically. Right? Okay? That's the positive side. The negative side is, the positive side is it's cheaper. The negative side is pretty much, again, after the time frame is over, you to keep that policy, the price will go up. Okay? So, now I understand it is affordable for some people. That's why I say everybody's situation is different and unique, right? Because I got clients who got term also, and it's based on what they can afford at that point in time. But as a good agent, every year I sit down with them and say, hey, did anything change in your life? Did you get a better job? Did you get a raise? Whatever, right? And if the answer is yes, we'll look to convert that term policy into a permanent policy, right? Now, why is the IUL better than a term policy, right? Number one, it is a permanent policy, which means it will last you to age 100 plus. That's number one. Number two is a portion of what you're paying every month goes into an account that we call cash value, and you're earning interest on that account. So your money is making money for you, compared to the term where you're just making an insurance premium payment and that's it. There's no growth, there's nothing. Okay? It's just you die, they pay. You understand? That's it. So you can't borrow money from it to do any kind of like business venture, to pay a mortgage down, to do any of those stuff. You can't do it with a term policy. So with the IUL, you have that cash value side, the savings side of your policy, that, as I just mentioned, you can at some point pull money out to pay your mortgage off. So let's say you've been investing in this IUL now for, let's say, 15 plus years, right? And you're funding it properly, right? At the same time, you're also paying your mortgage over here out of pocket, right? Right? Instead of you now waiting for 30 years to pay your mortgage off, you can possibly pay your mortgage off in 15 years or so, because you have the money that you're investing inside the or contributing, inside the IUL, right? And it's growing in compounding interest, right? 15, 20 years from now, you can actually pull that money out and cut a check to the mortgage company and be done with your mortgage. And the money you're pulling out is also tax-free, right? You don't have to answer to anybody, on other products like a 401k or things like that, right? Also, too, you can also use that money as a retirement income supplement. Tax-free retirement income supplement, right? These are the benefit of the IUL. So to me, which one I think is better, and again, if you can afford it, it is the IUL. Okay? And I hate to use that word afford, because you got to look at it. This is the simplest way I look at term and the IUL. Term is renting. You're renting an apartment, or you're renting your policy. That's term. IUL is you have a mortgage. You own a property. That property is building up equity over time as you make as you make monthly payment. Okay? Term renting, IUL ownership. Term renting, IUL ownership. That is the simplest way that I can explain the two. When you're renting an apartment, you might be paying $900, $1,000 for like a one bedroom, whatever, $1,200 for like a one bedroom, right? And now you go into a mortgage, okay? Your mortgage might now be $2,500 a month, right? In most cases, right? Might be $2,500 a month, okay? But you see the value in the mortgage, because the mortgage is building up equity. Most people don't see the value in renting because you don't own it. You're just renting it for the meantime. It's the same thing with the term. The same thing with the IUL, whereas you actually own the IUL. Your IUL is building cash value that you can at some point pull from to pay off your mortgage, to maybe redo the house, maybe to pull money out for a retirement income stream, maybe even pull money out to pay for your children's college education. So many things you can do with the IUL, just as you would if you own a property, right? So these are the two main difference. These are the difference between these two policies, right? Is one has a build-up, one doesn't. Okay? And then last but not least, you have something called living benefits. And as a homeowner, this is something you absolutely should have. Because golf, you have a 30-year mortgage. 30 years is a long time. Can you imagine being 35 years old right now and you purchase your first home and you be done with that mortgage at 65? That's a long time. In between that time, God forbid, some health situation may happen to you. You want to protect yourself because you want to make sure you don't lose your home if you should fall sick or ill. One of the number one reasons why people lose their home is somebody or the breadwinner falls sick. Because the average Americans do not have enough money in their savings account to last them for a whole year worth of income. So in the event that a person falls sick and they don't have liquid money to go get money from to pay a mortgage, car note, medical bills, all type of expenses, right? They can now tap into their living benefits life insurance policy. If they were diagnosed with cancer, heart attack, stroke, dementia, renal failure, Lou Gehrig's disease, the list goes on and on. Ask yourself, how many people do you know that own homes, or just people that you know, period, that have had cancer, that have had a stroke, that have had a heart attack, right? And they wish they had money saved up that can help minimize the stress that they're going through while they're sick. So I know you hear like a lot of agents will tell you, oh, IUL, you shouldn't mix IUL, you shouldn't mix your retirement with IUL and or your life insurance, whatever like that. You know, these people have no idea what they're talking about. They have no idea what they're talking about. Because when you look at the word life insurance in itself, it's really you insuring your life. We don't talk about death insurance here, because that's literally what the term policy is. It's called as death insurance. It only covers you if you die. With the IUL, life insurance, it's actually you insuring your life at that moment for every aspect of your life. For if you pass away too soon, your family will be okay. They can pay off all your debts and keep your assets, right? If you retire and you live too long, you can get money from it to help you supplement your retirement income. Okay? If you were to fall sick, you can get money from the death benefit that will allow you to recover. If you guys need more detail, because I know there's a lot of misinformation out there, a lot of agents, especially newer agents, because they're trying to make a quick sale, they're out here giving out bad information to people. Okay, I've been in business now for 16 years. It will be 17 October of 2025, I believe. So I've been around for a while, almost 2 decades. If you're looking for a professional and seasoned agent to sit down with you and put you in the right position, text me at 443-208-5480. That's 443-208-5480. Thank you so much. I look forward to speaking to you soon. Have a wonderful and blessed day.